Hi, in this question, I'm going to solve practice question for drawing reciprocal graphs. So this is the hyperbola. So we need to complete the table's value for each equation. Okay, look at it. We got the equation y equal to 2x. So we just substitute for each value of x, like y equal to 2 divided by minus 5. Then we got 2 divided by minus 4 and go on until we reach 2 divided by 5. So the first, when 2 divided by minus 5, the answer is minus 0.4. 2 divided by minus 4 is negative 0.5. 2 divided by minus 3 is negative 0.67. Yeah, 2 by minus 2 is negative 1. Is negative 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 3 is 0.16. No, 0.67. 2 divided by 4 is 0.5. And then 0 divided by 5 is 0.4. Now we need to use the plots each graph to separate the set of axes. So we need to draw it. Just copy. Yeah, here it is for A. Yeah, here is for A. Let me write it down, all the point. So it's A. So we got negative 5 and then 0.4. Oh yeah, we don't have to put it. You can see from here. Let us take a look each point. So when x equal to negative 5, here is going to be negative 4. X equal to negative 4. And then y equal to, okay, this is plot. So first we just plot each point based on the point we got from here. Then we also okay, from here when x equal to 1, y equal to, okay, and then when x equal to, y equal to 1, okay, and then just go on. And y, there is no 0, since we cannot make it 2 divided by 0, which is this is undivided, so there will not meet with each other. So we can continue for B. So first let us rearrange it. So xy equal to negative 1. So y equal to negative 1. We divided by x. Okay, the same thing. So we just need to substitute each value. Like negative 1, we divide by minus 5, divided by minus 4 until 5. I will just tell you the answer so you can compare it with mine. 0.2, 0.25, 0.33, 0.5. Then we got 1, negative 1, negative 0.5, negative 0.33, negative 0.25, and then negative 0.2. Okay, to draw it, you can just plot it for the each point. We'll just copy it here. Okay, here it is. So look at here. So we got when x equal to negative 5, y is 0.2. Okay, the point we plot when x equal to 5, what is the value of y? From here, minus 3, minus 1, and then go on until 5. So after we got each point, just make it the line. Each point, just make it the line. That is to draw it. Okay, next. Here it is. Look at that. We got plus by 2. So this is gonna be the asymptote that we call. So later on we will draw the line of y equal to. So here is as the limit. Look at that. Here the asymptote is y equal to 0. So the reciprocal will never touch y equal to 0. Here also y equal to 0. So the reciprocal will never touch. Y is y. Here we can just here plus by 0, here also plus by 0. But for the C, the asymptote is y equal to. So the line will never touch y equal to. So I will write it the answer so you can just compare it. So 4 divided by minus 5 and then plus by 2. I will write it down here. It's going to be 1.2, 1, 0.67, 0, minus 2, 6, 4, then we go 3.33, 3, and then 2.8. Okay, let's draw it. We can take a look. As the asymptote is y equal to, we can just draw it y equal to, and the reciprocal will never touch the line of y equal to. Then we just plot like when x equal to minus 5, y is 1.2, when x equal to minus 4 is 2, just plot all the point, draw it, plot all the point, and draw it. Okay, D, E, F, we also see the similar question. Okay, here is negative 3. So the asymptote is y equal to negative 3. The reciprocal will never touch the line of y equal to negative 3. So you can just compare it with my answer. So like negative 9 divided by minus 5 and minus by 3. So my negative 1.2, negative 0.75. You can just compare my answer. 0 and 1.5, 6, negative 12, negative 7.5, negative 6. Here is negative 5.25 and negative 4.8. Okay, to draw it, we'll just screenshot. Yeah, you can see from here, the y asymptote is y equal to negative 3. So the reciprocal will never touch the line of y negative 3. So just plot it like 3 when x equal to negative 3, y is 0. So we just plot it all the point, draw it. Here also just plot all the point. When x equal to 1, y is 12, x equal to, y is here. Okay, just plot the point. Next, E. You can just continue. So here I will give you, so just rearrange it. As we got x, y equal to 1, so it's gonna be y equal to 1 divided by x. 1 divided by x. Okay. And next, we got x, y equal to negative 2. So y is going to be negative 2 divided by x. So the same thing as before. So you can try it. Here, find all the value of y. And then you plot it. And just draw it. Like this, can be like this. Okay, I will go on for number 2. Let's sketch and label graphs of the following equation. Okay, if 1 over x is opposite, so we will draw the reciprocal from the quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. If light is negative, we will draw it quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. Okay, let's label it A. What is the y asymptote when x equal to 0? So we got as here y equal to 1. So let's say this is y equal to 1. I will make it the y asymptote, so they will never touch this line. Okay, here the asymptote line is y equal to 1. This is 1. So let's see if they intersection. So let us make it. So when y equal to 0. So it's gonna be 0 equal to 1 over x plus 1. So it's negative 1. Yeah, x equal to negative 1. So they just intersect in when y equal to 0. Sorry, when x equal to negative 1. And here is 0. The rest we can just draw it. So from here is negative 1. And here there is no intersection. So here we'll never touch the asymptote line, which is y equal to negative, not negative, y equal to 1. Okay, can we copy that? Let me try. Okay, we can we double it? Rotate. Where can we rotate it? There is no rotation. Okay, that is. But the reciprocal line need to be almost equal here and here. Here is for A. Next for B. Let's do the same thing. So let's make it the y asymptote x equal to 0. So we can just substitute here. So we got the value of y equal to 1. Did they intersect in the x or y intercept? So make it y equal to 0. So we substitute 0 equal to negative 1 over x plus 1. So here 1 over x equal to 1. So x equal to 1. Okay, we got it here. 2 point. The important point is for B. Let me write the graph. So the y asymptote is, where's the ruler? Here y asymptote is y equal to 1. Okay, let's draw the y asymptote. The asymptote is here. Here is y equal to 1. So we go on. They cut it with x equal to 1. So is here. It's 1. The other one is. Remember, they will never touch the y equal to 1. So here is y equal to negative 1 over x plus 1. Another one is 1 over x plus 1 y equal to. Okay, one more graph. To get this as positive, we will use quadrant 1 and 2. So let's find it when x equal to 0. So y intercept is going, the asymptote line is gonna be negative 3. So let's check it when x equal to 0, not x, y equal to 0. It's gonna be 0 equal to 2 over x minus 3. Okay, so it's gonna be 3 equal to 2 over x. So 3x equal to, and then x equal to 2 over 3. Here is the intersect point. Here for the asymptote line. Okay, let's make it some space here. So asymptote line is minus 3. So here is minus 3. So they intersect is 2 over 3. And like this. Okay, y equal to 2 over x minus 3. Okay, that is. Okay, now is number 3. Let's take a look of the question. The length and width of the certain rectangle can only be whole number of meters. The area of the rectangle is 24. Okay, the area of the rectangle is 24. Draw a table that show all possible combination to measure of the length, width, and then the rectangle. Okay, let me make it. This is as the length. And here is the width. We need to make it 24, the area. So length times width need to be 24. So here all possibility 1 and then 24, 2 with 12, 3 times 8, and then 4, 6, or we can make it 6 and then 4. We got 8 and then 3, 12 and 2, 24, and 1. We got how many possibility? Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 possibility. So plot your values, okay, on the points graph. Here it is. I'll just screenshot. Okay, so here is the point. This is, let's say this is the length and the width. So when length equal to 1, width is 24. Length 2, width is 12 here. And when 4, 6, and go on. This all the possibility and the graph. And then see, join the points with, okay, we join. What does this graph represent? So let me write. See, so the curve represent all the possible measurement for the rectangle with an area of 24 meters square. So we need to, assuming now the length and width of the rectangle can take any possible value given area of 24. Use your graph to find width if the length is 7 centimeter. Width if the length is 7 centimeter. So here this 7. Okay, here is quite small, so we can just approximately, best we can see. So the approximately equal, okay, this approximately equal to 3.4 meter. Okay, there it is. Thank you.